Hi you guys, I know it's been a minute, it's been maybe a week or two, but I was getting some work done and praising, like singing worship music. I felt God told me to film. So here I am filming. I've been kind of want to do a lesson on this for a minute, and I had here's a sticky note on the page, literally says lesson idea at the bottom. I had this plan, I just didn't know when, and I never really take notes. I just kind of think of the ideas and kind of come up with my mind and piecing together. Probably start writing it down though, so these videos will be a little more organized, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy and understand. But today I'm going to talk about renewing. Renewing is whenever you basically refresh your ways with God, or renew means to make new again. You don't have to renew just whenever you fall back into sin or you feel distant from God. You can renew whenever you want. If you're in your really high point with God, renew yourself over and over and time again. It will only make you stronger with God, and that's ultimately what we want. Last week I fell into a sin, and I just talked about it in one of my videos, and I was like, how could I do this when I just made a video about sexual immorality on it? But I can't cry over spilled milk, and what's done is done. And I said, I'm not gonna let the devil haunt me over this sin, because he will try to do that. I was crying because I felt really, really bad. But I was like, I know that God is a forgiving God, and that He'll renew me time and time after again. So I prayed and I worshiped, and the first thing I've done at my house, without being in church, was I did communion. I literally got orange juice and a Ritz cracker, and that was how I did communion. You just feel so renewed. Today I have an example. Finally, told you guys I was going to come with those examples, and today I have them. We are in Isaiah, specifically Isaiah 57:14, and it states, God says, rebuild the road, clear away the rocks and stones, so my people can return from captivity. The high and lofty one who lives in eternity, the Holy One, says this, I live in a high and holy place with those whose spirits are contrite and humble. I restore the crushed spirits of the humble and revive the courage of those with repentant hearts. For I will not fight against you forever. I will not always be angry. If I were, all the people would pass away, all the souls I have made. So whenever I read this, I was like, this is so good. It's renewing. And last week, I renew myself all the time, regardless if I fall back into sin or not. But it was something I really, really needed. And I just want to remind you guys to renew yourself constantly. You know what I'm saying? Especially whenever you feel you are distant from God or you've fallen back into a sin. It's okay. We all fall short. And God knows our hearts. And that's all I have for you guys today. And I hope you loved it and understood. And you guys should start sharing the messages so we can get my message across the entire world. Not my message, God's message.